Hello everyone and welcome back to the ZooKeeper series. Where in between episodes I put all of the chickens, well okay, I've been killing chickens, but I put the chickens in here and then I got some sheep in here. I killed the adult sheep because I don't have very much food. And the first thing that I would like to do in this episode is actually go down all the way to the level where I can mine at. And I would like to start mining a little bit for just general resources. I've also been just expanding out this farm whenever I get the seeds and stuff to do so. And obviously making all of the wheat into bread. But yeah, I've got a few things in my inventory, and to start off, I'm just gonna head all the way down to the bottom of the world and make out a little area where I can mine. I'm probably just gonna go back here 2 blocks or so, and then go down again. In between episodes while I do this, I'll tell y'all, I did, every time I see this, this is not on topic at all, but every time I see that, I only think of the dragon's dens, and I think I've found an underground dragon, then I have to, like, stop for a second and realize that that can't happen here. So yeah, it's a bit scary for a moment. But anyway, in between episodes, I also, added more mods to this world. And the mods that I added the Traveler's Backpack, which is fantastic because I can get a good backpack now, which I don't have the iron to do yet. So after I do a little bit of mining, I'll be able to make this. And a ton of other backpacks, of course. I remember there's like a dragon one. This one. This one I think is the best one. But I don't know. I'll look more into all of this later. Yeah. And I also added the little critters mod. Remember I did that one. Um, I think that was it. I don't know. There was probably more that I added. They will all be in the description of this video, of course, so that y'all will be able to download them and add them to the pack as I did. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue on mining, and I'll come back probably either if I find like diamonds, hopefully, but either if I find diamonds or if something, or just at the end of the mining trip, whatever happens first. Okay, I mined for a little bit and I got a ton. Okay, well, I say a ton, not a ton of iron, but more iron than I had. So that is good. I also made up, as you can see, all of the things that I am going to need in order to make a backpack. The server must have JEI. It does have JEI. Let me just make it by hand, because I think that'll work. Okay, it does work. Okay, I have a traveler's backpack. How do I put you, John? Beautiful. And then I go, okay, I have G set as that, and alright. I can fill this thing up with water and lava, which is good, because I did actually find a lava pool at the bottom of the world when I was down there. My boots are non-existent. I forgot that I didn't have boots on. I'll make myself boots before I go down to the bottom of the world, too. And I should also bring the resources to make more pickaxes, because I think I'm gonna stay down there for a little while. Okay. Nice. Alright, well now I have an extra bit of inventory space. As well as, I don't know what those are for. Okay, well I've got a bit of extra inventory space, which is fantastic because I always need extra inventory space. This one doesn't have a ton. Oh, you can upgrade them. Ooh, I might want to do that. Okay, wait, so I'm assuming that gold or diamond is the best one. I don't have the diamonds for the best one, obviously, because I haven't even, like, mined diamonds yet. But I might have I know I have the gold. I know I have the gold to do that. I just don't know if gold or iron is better, but I would assume gold is better because it's rarer. At least that's normally the way it goes. Normally it's like iron, gold, diamond. I could be wrong though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I also, one of the nights that the night that I came up from the mines, I went out and I killed every spider that I could find, which I, again, am going to do because I don't see any skellies by my house. Because again, I do need a ton of string for all of the nets and everything that I'm going to need eventually. Oh, please don't tell me that he despawned. He didn't. He's up on this hill. Cool. Okay, well, 2 more string. You know, that's definitely helpful. And I have 9. Okay, I can make my first... I'm gonna do it. Ooh, I can make my first things. Okay, rope. Rope is what I need. So I need an iron nugget, which I do have some. Whoa. And 9 string. And this will give me 16 rope. Or 8 string, I guess. Not 9. I can count. 16 rope. Okay, and this rope I can use in order to make the net. The capture net. You know what? I'm gonna make one of these just to literally, like, test it out and see what it does. Well, I know what it does, but I still... just let me make one. Let me make one. Must have JEI. This is JEI. I promise you that this place has JEI installed. But it is okay. I can craft things by hand. Okay, I have net. This isn't volleyball. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Who do I want? I want to try a penguin. I want to try one of these guys, or I don't know if they're penguins or not, but... Wait. I don't have him. Hold up. Put him down. Wait, can I just pick up any animal by right-clicking him? Oh. Okay. What about... Oh, okay, okay. Ah! Abandoned penguin! So it was a penguin. It's a Galapagos penguin. A variant number 2. And it is a boy. Oh, that's cool that it tells you if it's a boy or a girl like that. I like that. Okay. I have a penguin in a net. And I'm going to put him in a chest. For later. Or I could let him go. I'm gonna let him go. I feel bad keeping him in. Okay, that's also something that I don't want to do like I did before. Unless they're like lions and stuff, in which case I might, because they are going to try and kill me. But if it's just like a little penguin or something, I am just going to let it go. That looks like it has 4 uses as well. And I don't even really have to use the net. It'll make it easier for like long distance travel. But for really short distance like these guys, I might be able to just pick them up and bring them on over. That's so cool though. Oh, ow. That's so cool. Okay, cool. I have enough to make, let's see, 13 divided by 3 is a little bit more than 4. I have enough to make 4 more nets with those string. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna put that up here in its own little space. And yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue mining because I do want more iron and diamonds and such. I thought there was something I was going to say before I realized that I could make the net. But I don't remember what it is now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mine up more iron, diamonds, hopefully all of the things from the bottom of the world. And then I shall come back when I have done so. As I head down to the bottom of the world, I did remember what I was going to do. I was going to make the backpack upgrade. Netherite, wow. Anyway, I was going to make the blank upgrades, but I do not have enough leather for that. So that is going to have to wait for another time, and I will just have to deal with this size of backpack, which is fine, because that's a lot of extra space, and I am fine with that. So yeah, now it is time to mine. And the moment we have all been waiting for, diamonds. I'm only gonna mine 3. Okay, I've got more than 3. Ooh, 2. Okay, I'm only gonna mine 3 though, because that is all I need to get an enchantment set up. And I want to get fortune before I mine any more diamonds. Fortune 3. It's basically a necessity at this point before I mine diamonds in survival. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and head on back because I don't really need anything else from down here. I've got everything that I need. And we're gonna go head up back. We're gonna head back up to the surface. Kill all the spiders because it is nighttime, so I would like all of those guys dead. We'll kill the spiders, and then I'll try to make that enchant setup. Alright, obsidian obtained, and boom, enchanting table. And I think I'm gonna make a little room down here. Probably just like off of here somewhere. And this will be where the enchantment setup is. Okay. There we are. And let's just go ahead and plop this guy down. I'll add a bit of lighting in here as well. And let's see, can I get it? No, this isn't. Oh wait, this isn't even a level 30 enchant setup. I don't know what I was talking about. But, okay, enchantment table is set up. I'm probably gonna get some, like, little enchants on some things, maybe my armor. I don't know yet. But I think the next course of action is going to be to do a tiny bit of exploring and literally just sail through the ocean until I find 2 cows. And because of the, like, mod that I have and everything, I should just be able to bring 2 nets with me and then carry some cows home really easily like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up on food, and because I have the traveler's backpack and everything, I have my sleeping bag with me. And I'll load up some food, get all my stuff together. This will probably also make it so that I have a full length of farm, which is going to be fantastic. That's 4 stacks of wheat that I can get if this thing is fully grown when I harvest it. But yeah, I'll just go ahead, I'll finish up all this, and then I'll head off on a journey. A small journey, but a journey nonetheless, to find a few cows. Alrighty, well, I got some cows! Yippee! The bad news about these guys is I could not, in fact, catch them in the nets. The nets just wouldn't work on them. So I ended up having to go. I went... Where's my map? There it is. Why doesn't it show... I don't know why it was showing it like that. Okay. I basically went... They were over here in this little cove over here. So I just took my boat and I was like... Doo 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 doo. And I was up on this island originally, and there was this huge forest here. And it was scary. So I was like, no, thanks. That's okay. I'll just boat around until I see one off the coast. And they were like right up in here. So I was able to get those guys real easily. It wasn't very far away to boat them back. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, so now I have cows, and I think I'm gonna make a space for them in the basement, as well as all of, well, no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave them, I'm gonna make them a little pen out in front of my house, because I can't capture them in nets, and it's gonna be a pain to get them down here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make them up an area, and then start breeding them so that I can eventually get a level 30 enchant set up. Alright, all the cows are in this little pen now. You can see that there's only baby cows in here, and that is for a very good reason. The reason being, I have the items to make myself up a golden backpack upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. And I'm going to need a smithing table also to be able to do this. So let me grab, I think I should have this stuff in my backpack. There we are, smithing table. And I'm going to grab the backpack. Boop, boop. Oh, maybe not. How does this work? I am confused. Give me a sec. Okay, I can do this cactus one pretty easily. And I think that's fine. I think that would be a good one to have. Ooh, I could actually just, like, go for, like, an iron backpack. Maybe I'll do that instead. Or just, like, a gold one. Do I have enough gold? I do. What if I just go for a gold backpack? Like, I could 100% just boop. Smithing table this boy. Is that not... This is the leather tier. Why is this a leather tier? That doesn't even make sense. But it's okay. Iron. So now it holds a little bit more stuff. Yeah, okay, so 3 buckets of lava or water. And a few more item spaces. Okay, the best part about all of these backpacks is 100% going to be the crafting table every time. It is just fantastic. The crafting table is just so good. But yeah, okay, a few more item spots. You know what? That's good. I like that. I'm okay with that. And these backpacks aren't very hard to make, so I can definitely make more of them. I know last series I made all of them. And that was a lot, but it was cool. Okay, I've also got all of the sugarcane growing down here. Oh my gosh, it's magical. I've got the sugarcane growing through here. Eventually I'll fill up this whole area. But for right now, it's just going to be for getting myself an enchant set up and getting books and such. I've already got myself a bit of paper up here. Enough for... Whoa. Enough for 7 books. That's 2 bookshelves. It's pretty good. But I think the next thing that I am going to do is going to be go ahead and make myself a mob like spawner and grinder up in the sky. Because I need string, I need mob drops, I need levels, all of the things I need are going to come from mobs now. And that's just going to be the next step in this survival world progress. So I'm not going to show you any of that. It's just going to be a basic one. And I'm just going to go ahead and build that probably right out here. No, I'm going to go over there over the ocean and build it up there in the sky over the ocean over there so that I have more spawning area open. And yeah, I'll go ahead, get that all built up, and be back in a bit. Or I guess for y'all's watching, with the power of editing, I'll be back in right now. And boom, power of video editing. Of course, you guys didn't see any of that, but it's all built. And because it is all built, you can see that the ladders are not up there yet, and that's because I haven't gone back up since I built it the first time. And that is because I have a much better idea / way that I'm going to do this. And I've mined up a ton of obsidian for this. And the way that I'm going to do it is by... Oh, come on. Okay, well, by creating 2 nether portals, basically. One on top of the mob farm, and one right here in my house so that I do not have to actually go. So that I do not actually have... I've completely just, like, brain farted on here. I cannot think properly. But I don't want to have to run all the way up there every single time because the ladder is going to be so annoying. So I just want to have to go up there one more time. I'll place the ladders as I go up, and oh my, my elbow, my wrist just exploded. And that'll be the last time that I have to go up there. So yeah, I'm just gonna build up this last time, and it'll be the only time that I actually go up there. Everything else will just be from the portals. Okay, so here's portal 1 built, and I'm just gonna hop in the nether. Maybe I'll take a few stacks of blocks and just see what's going on inside here. I'm not gonna bring that obsidian because I'm not mining 11 more pieces of obsidian. No way, not happening. Alright. You know what, this is actually... Ooh, okay, this is a fantastic biome to spawn in, and I've spawned in a fairly safe place. Good. Okay. You know what? And I see Enderman right over there, and that's going to be fantastic, because again, this mod pack doesn't get good until I basically beat the game and have an elytra, which I don't know if I'll beat the game before I actually start building animal pens and everything, but you know, it's definitely a thought that I've had. I also do have a scorpion in a net, because he was chasing me while I was trying to build something earlier. I think I might have been like I would think I was cutting down a tree to get all the spruce for this place, and he just wouldn't leave me alone. So I was like, you know what, you're gonna get put in a net, and now he's in a net in my house. So I'm gonna build the rest of the way up here, and then I will come back once I get the nether portal set up on top of this thing. Okay, well, I'm up here, and I've got my nether portal lit. I've also got this little area planned out for an enchantment setup, which I'm going to end up moving up here because I think it'll just be easier to have it right by where the source of my levels is. As you can see, this is just like a standard mob farm. It works pretty well, actually, too. Pretty fast for just being in a normal world. I'm pretty high up, so the rates should be pretty good. And yeah, the string is definitely the most valuable thing from here, which I don't have a spider spawner like I did in the other world, which is unfortunate, purely because that's where I would get a ton of my string, and they just kind of have to fall in here on their own. But, you know, this place is pretty cool for being what it is. Another spider just dropped. 9 string, perfect. I can make a set of nets with that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, it's just so addicting. I just want to kill everything that falls. Oh, a spider. Can I kill the spider? I can. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come through here in the nether. No, I'm gonna wait for nighttime. and I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to go into the nether, and I'm going to build a path from this portal down to the portal in my house over there so that I can have easy travels back and forth. Alright, here we go. Daytime, and I'm gonna head in and see where I end up in here again. Hopefully they don't link to the same portal. If this links to the same portal, I am going to be upset. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Well, what I could possibly do is just grab the corner pieces of these and build up, or I could just take coordinates and, like, do this the right way. I'm gonna have to take coordinates. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into my base. Hopefully this leads me to my base. If not, that's fine too, I guess. It did. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take coordinates of the base, take coordinates of up there, mine more things, and then get these portals all set up so that I can go back and forth to each one, because they are just so close. Like, it's really, I know it looks like a far away place from my house, but really, like, within distance blocks, because every block in the overworld is 8 blocks in the nether. It's really truly just not that far. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that all set up, and I'll be back in a little bit once that's done. Okay, so I'm just in here in the nether, and I'm messing with the portals, right? Trying to get these guys right. I've had to go up, and I think I have to go up even more, because it's like 200 blocks in the air, and I think if I just go up a few more blocks, I'm not very far, but a few more, I should be fine. Anyway, look what I just found. I'm so close to another fortress. That's insanely lucky. I don't have to go anywhere to get anything ever. No travel is needed for anything necessary. That's so good, though. That makes my life so much easier being right there. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep messing with these things, and I will come back again, of course, when they are done. Alrighty, well, this is now completed. I did have to use a few ladders in here, but in comparison to how many ladders I have to go up when I'm not using the nether, it's so minimal it does not even matter. Like, also, like, the coordinates of the actual portals, that I did actually measure those. The amount of ladders that I used, I just made up ladders and then just guessed. But it works, you know, guessing worked. And I'm gonna slap all of the materials that I have down here. As far as, oh my gosh, lag, wow. As far as the enchantment setup goes. But yeah, that's pretty good, I do think. And that's a pretty good amount of progress on that side of things, yeah. I am really glad to have this because, you know what, I'm also gonna actually block off this part of this thing because I don't want to die. And if I fall all the way down here, it doesn't kill me. I think it takes 5 hearts, and I don't have any feather falling. So eventually I'll just be able to walk off that thing, and it won't even matter if I do. The only thing within progression that I am now waiting on with all of that finished is these cows. I keep breeding them. These guys are taking an insanely long amount of time to grow up, and I don't know what that's all about. Not a fan, honestly. Their parents were a little bugged, and I'm really, really hoping that has nothing to do with the mods that I'm using, and that it was completely just a glitch, and the fact that I killed them all made it work. Because if there's a problem with, like, just inbreeding a ton of cows, I'm not gonna be pleased. Like, I'm just not. It's not gonna end well for me. Because I need a ton of leather. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, but hopefully, really just hoping that nothing bad arises from that little predicament that I was just in. And really just hoping that they were just glitched. Also, because I'm bougie and I have the beef, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over my food source from, from bread to cooked beef. Or cooked beef. Because I am bougie and I want to. So I'm probably just gonna AFK here. And try to get those little guys to breed up. And get me enough leather to get the rest. I need another 12 bookshelves. I already have 2 books in here. And I've got tons of sugarcane. I've got plenty of sugarcane in order to make this work. I really... Oh, one adult. Good, good, good. I really just need the leather from those guys in order to make this whole thing happen. So I'm just gonna go ahead AFK here, breed up those guys whenever it's been 5 minutes. And I'll go from there after I get all of the bookshelves I need. Alright, I've just been sitting here and breeding the cows every like 5 minutes or so. And I've come across something interesting, and that is the fact that, which I guess I really like should have thought about it earlier. This is now an iron tier backpack, so I can upgrade it again. Which, like, it makes sense that it works that way. I'm just not very smart and apparently didn't think of that. But before I do that, I do just kind of want like, a better backpack, I guess. And I think a prettier one, too. Uh, because I want it to be, like, my backpack until I get, like, the dragon backpack or the netherite backpack or whatever I end up getting. So, I'm looking at the backpack. I don't have as many options. I'd like to just be able to make the wool ones like I did last time. The bookshelf one is kind of cute, but I'm struggling for bookshelves as is. So, what about, like, the creeper one? No, it needs a head. Never mind. Wheat? The wheat one's kind of cute. I don't know. I feel like this lapis one is going to be the play, though. I could get probably the iron for that in a few seconds if I just hop into the mines really quick. What do I think? Oh, or I could just shear my current backpack. I could just shear the backpack already. The ice one, the snow one is cool, but I do not have a silk touch. So I can't really get that one. The bee one's cute, but I don't know where the bees are. I just want one for right now. And I feel like the lapis one is my favorite looking at these. Out of the ones that I can get, the wolf one's kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like I like the lapis one the best. I can always just get a new one, but I think right now this lapis one is gonna be the best one for me. So let's see if I can shear. If I shear this backpack, will I get... Okay, so it stays with the tier. Oh, that is fantastic. That is actually so cool, because then I can just continuously shear this backpack. Oh, that is great. Okay, lapis one. So I'm just only wasting the resources that I'm using to make the backpacks, which I can deal with. I can deal with that. Yeah, oh, it's 6 minutes in. Hold up. I need to breed the cows. I've been editing and breeding cows at the same time. It's in here, of course it's in here. And then I can probably just upgrade this again. Gold. Beautiful. Okay, so this should have a ton more spaces. Oh, fantastic. 4 buckets of water, 4 buckets of lava, and even more item spaces. I don't know if I ever get more than 2 items stored in that little thing. That's what I would really like. More than 2 storage spots right there, but I don't think I'm getting that for a little while. But this extra storage, fantastic. It doesn't look like anything in there that I want to mess with right now. But yeah, cows going pretty well. I've got quite a few out there. I'm just going to try and continue getting more of those guys, as I really would like this enchantment set up pretty soon. But I think that is going to do it for the episode today. This is kind of a longer episode than I was intending it to be, but we did do a lot of things. Before the next episode starts, I will get all of the bookshelves and have a full enchantment set up, so that will be the first thing that happens in the next episode. But for right now, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from this series. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!